fire signs, let's see what messages we have. This is for April the 3rd, 2020. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. What guidance do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages for guidance? All right, Cancer, we have Angel of Families. It says the angels surround both you and your family at the moment. Okay. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages, what guidance do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right, Scorpio, we have Angel of Support. It says the universe has heard your silent call for help. What messages do we have for Pisces? God damn it. That's way too many. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's see what messages we have. What messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Messages, guidance. We have God of Conflict Resolution. It says you are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. The underlying message we have for my water signs is Angel of Soul Love. It says time to look at how you value yourself. Could be dealing with issues of self-love. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. All right, so let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for April the 3rd, 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? This is for April the 3rd, 2020. Messages for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, April the 3rd, 2020. Oh, shit. All right. Hangman. We got this in as the underlying energy for, not the underlying energy, in the subconscious of the fire signs. So I feel like Hangman here, you could be in suspension. Full energy here, Page of Cups. I feel like you have a new person coming in. Page of Cups full energy is an unexpected new person or unexpected opportunity. So I feel like you're in suspension. Strength card here. This was Leo energy as well. Some of you guys may have Leo in your chart. But I feel like with the Page of Pentacles here and the strength, I feel like this is about finding the strength to see value within yourself. If you're in suspension, you need to get yourself out of suspension, especially if you're waiting on somebody. Knight of Wands here. I feel like you could be acting off of your desires, acting off of your impulse. Seven of Pentacles here, which is putting you at a stalemate. You had a temporary pause in action here. I feel like you need to be in a space of... I feel like you need to master your emotions here. You need to see something from a different perspective. I feel like you need to change your perspective about something. All right, so let's see here. Why is the Strength card here? Could be dealing with the Leo. Three of Cups here. Justice here. Seven of Cups. Whew. So this is about seeing the truth here. I feel like this is about seeing the truth of a situation. Queen of Swords under here. Lover's card could be dealing with a Gemini. Seven of Swords here. There could be some deception around. I don't know if this is a lie or there's some unstable thoughts here. But with the Justice card here, this is about weighing out the pros and cons. I feel like you need to find the strength here to really remove some confusion or remove some of you guys got fire in your chart, because this looks like the fire sign reading a little bit. With this Three of Cups and Seven of Cups, that's 10 cups. I feel like this has to do with either a family situation or something that once brought emotional fulfillment. I feel like you need to be in a space of balancing out, or no, you need to weigh the pros and cons and find the strength to see clearly on whether or not a situation actually brings you joy or not. So we have the Page of Pentacles in the past energy. Five of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you guys, World card here, there's some regret that a cycle has completed. This looks like the fire sign reading a little bit. Some of you guys could also be dealing with the fire sign or someone that has that like predominantly in their chart. With the Five of Cups, World card, and the Tower, I feel like there's some regret over releasing a cycle or like moving out of a cycle. Hermit here could be dealing with, okay, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be dealing with Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Libra. That's all the signs in the World card. But with the Seven of Wands and the Hermit here, I feel like you're resisting kind of going within yourself. I feel like you know that that it's time for you to invest into something new, whether it be investing into a new part of your life, a new relationship in your life, whatever this is, you know it's time for you to kind of invest into it. But there's a resistance to that. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's because you're in a space, you don't have the strength to end something. You don't have the strength to just check out the air sign reading, because the air sign reading was unwilling to move. It's not that you don't want to move. It's like you don't have the strength. Maybe you feel like you're unable to. With the Page of Wands, with the Knight of Wands, well, with the Prince of Wands and the Crown and Energy, Wheel of Fortune here, Ace of Pentacles here. So I do feel like there's some clarity here. Could be dealing with the Taurus, with the Hierophant under here. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with the Taurus, because I definitely seen this in the Earth sign reading, and I saw Taurus multiple times there. With this Wheel of Fortune, and I saw this Prince of Wands, this Prince of Wands. So I feel like you're in a space of kind of needing to take action. You need to take action. Wheel of Fortune here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. There's a new opportunity here. Could even be a new relationship. But I feel like here with the Hermit, some of you guys are dealing with an earth sign, whether it be Virgo, Taurus, because both this Virgo, Taurus here could be dealing with Capricorn, any earth sign. But I feel like here, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you've been really in a space of contemplating something. I feel like your beliefs could be an issue here. Your beliefs could be hanging you up. So some of you guys could have a flawed belief about something, or a flawed view in regards to something, and you're really needing to change that so that you can kind of take action and move forward. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? We have the King of Cups here. I feel like you're in the space of Page of Pentacles. This is you. That's a lot of page energy here. So I feel like you're in a space of Eight of Cups is about walking away. Chariot here. This could be Cancerian energy. King of Cups and Chariot is Cancerian energy. But I feel like you're needing to kind of raise your emotional level, kind of become more emotionally intelligent. And I'm not saying calling you emotionally dumb, but I am saying that for some of you guys, it's about maturing enough to really move toward what makes you happy, as opposed to staying in suspension because of whatever this is. That for some of you guys, you're staying in suspension because you are lacking that sense of self-worth. You're lacking the ability to understand that you deserve happiness. You need to change your perspective. You deserve to be happy, so don't stay in situations that create lack or make you unhappy. Don't even stay in situations that kind of box you in so that you can't pursue your own happiness. With the Page of Pentacles here and the Page of Cups, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to really invest in what you feel within inside of yourself. And this is about finding your motivation to move forward, to grow emotionally. So with the with the Knight of Cups here, with the Prince of Cups, this be messing me up, y'all. With this Prince of Cups here, why is this Prince of Cups here? Why is this Prince of Cups here? We have the Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yeah, so the way I feel like for a lot of you guys, because excuse me when I say this, but because you're emotionally immature, meaning I'm not saying you're childish. I'm saying you have not matured enough to understand that true happiness, for one, comes from within yourself. And for two, if you're not content with your position in any situation, you're not mature enough to understand that you can control that. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're just in suspension because you believe that you have to deal with whatever you're dealing with. Even if it's, for some of you guys, this don't have nothing to do with a relationship. This just has to do with you. You could even be alone, but you could be in a space of thinking, I have to be alone because I've made such and such decisions within my life and I don't deserve to be happy. And you may not actually say that to yourself, but because you're choosing to be alone, or you're choosing to hold on to something that doesn't make you happy, whether it be a person, place, thing, or an energy, you're in a space of blocking or interfering you with being able to move forward. So for a lot of guys, you're even in a space of resisting making plans to move forward toward anything in your life because you feel like you don't deserve it. Or some of you guys, because you may have been hurt, you may feel like you're afraid to move forward. Listen, being hurt, not moving forward isn't going to ease the pain of past situations, nor will it make things right, you know, it'll just leave you in a space of being secluded and alone. It's not going to fix anything, and you're not going to be able to progress emotionally or mature emotionally unless you extend yourself toward new situations, toward new experiences. It's not about not opening yourself up. It's about being discerning of whether or not a situation actually deserves your attention and your energy, as opposed to just shutting yourself off completely. So let's see what messages we have. This is for my water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What guidance do we have for Cancer? Cancer, we have nurture yourself and find the... So for some of you guys, I feel like you could be in a space of feeling alone or being alone. Right now, you need to really nurture yourself and find the blessings of being able to do that. Some of you guys may have been stuck in situations to where you were unable to even, you know, care for yourself or even put time and energy into yourself. There's a blessing in being by yourself. And I was by myself for a long time, for like almost 5 years, and during that time it was, I'm not gonna say I didn't have people that I was communicating with, but for a while it was no one. I mean, phone was dry, nothing was coming in, nothing was going out, nothing was happening. And for a while I did feel lonely. I felt like, you know, this shit sucks. But after actually putting time into myself, actually not just, how do I put this, actually caring for myself in a way to where even when I did have someone approach me, I was like, are you worth me giving you my attention, giving you my time? Not, I think I'm better than you, but is this situation going to benefit me, or is it just going to be another cycle that brings me heartache? I'd rather be in a space of nurturing, taking care of myself, being in love with myself, than extending my heart to someone that does not deserve it and is not of the vibration that they need to be to even accept my energy. So for some of you guys, this is about you learning yourself. This is about you nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, waking up in the morning and asking yourself, what can I do for me today that is going to make me happy, that is going to bring about a sense of contentment within my life. Not focusing on anyone else, not focusing on making anyone happy other than yourself. It's not selfish. It's not selfish. You're not doing it to the detriment of other people. This is just about actually focusing on learning what makes me happy, what doesn't, what do I desire, what don't I desire, opening yourself up after you nurture yourself. Some of you guys need to find the blessings of it looks like taking care of you. So let's see what messages we have for Scorpio. Scorpio, we have focus on your strengths. I feel like you do need to be in a space of just focusing on yourself at the moment and changing your perspective about it. We got too many Pisces, so I'm not going to read all of them. But even within that, I got stay focused here and choose peace. All right, what messages do we have for Pisces? Still got two. So we have open your heart to love and drink more water. When this says open your heart to love, this is not open your heart to a lover. This is about open your heart to being compassionate and having unconditional love of self. This is about opening up your heart space so that you can really identify what those feelings are and be mature enough to, you know, accept them and acknowledge them. With balanced career and home life, right now, I feel like you guys need to be in a space of just bringing balance to your life in general. And this may require you to spend some time alone to nurture and care for yourself. See, 444 on my clock. So right now, you're being protected even if you don't feel like you are. This is all I have. Peace, y'all.